Alright, we're in downtown Dubai. I've got the new AirPods Pro 3, which supposedly can track my workouts, my heart rate, and apparently it's pretty good at it. But I've also got the CMF Watch 3 Pro, which is way cheaper and can do all those things and then some. So I'm going to start tracking an outdoor walk on my AirPods Pro and my CMF Watch and see if one is accurate as the other. We're off to a great start because last time around the Watch 2 Pro took ages to capture GPS, but this one, it happened in like 10-15 seconds. That's promising. First things first, resting heart rate. The phone says I'm at 76, that's my AirPods, and the CMF Watch says 75, so they're pretty close to each other within about 3 or 4 beats. This is nice. It's the perfect time to get this stuff. The weather's getting better in Dubai. It's a beautiful night out for a walk. It's not too hot, and I've got a new thing to try out. It's a tech reviewer's dream, honestly. Okay, this is the third BYD I've seen in my first 10 minutes of walking. They are taking over Dubai, and I mean, I get it. They're good cars, and I'm going to cover some more of them in my channel, so follow. All right, coming up on the 1 kilometer mark, I gotta say, the watch feels quite good despite it being a little bit on the larger side. Feels reasonably premium while being light at the same time. I mean, for the money, you could do a lot worse, and I love this color. All right, my phone says it's 1 kilometer down. I have a heart rate of 87, so not very different, and I have burnt 48 active calories and 81 total calories. Now the watch is saying I'm doing about 80 beats per minute. It was saying 100 just a while ago, but more importantly, my watch says I haven't completed a kilometer. It's only 0.9 kilometers. So there's some issue with tracking. It does have GPS, so it should work. If there's an issue, this gap will widen over the kilometer. So after kilometer 2 or 3, we might see a big difference. Let's find out. Alright, we're coming up on 2 kilometers. Time to check in. Well, the phone says I've done 2 kilometers. My heart rate is currently 88 and the total calories are 175. And the watch says 88 beats per minute as well, 1.95 kilometers. So it still thinks I'm doing less. And now the watch says I'm doing only 108 calories, but that is similar to the AirPods active calories, which is 105, so that makes sense. Okay, so the watch definitely thinks I've done a little less distance than the AirPods, but the heart rates are similar and the calorie count is similar, so that's all very good. Time for another 2 kilometers. Onwards. Now, one of the things I noticed was as I'm using the watch, when it's in workout mode, I seem to be locked out of all the other functionality. You can swipe left or right a little bit and you'll get, music controls and such, but doesn't allow you to go into other parts of the watch and do other things. Now I can tell the time as well as the GPS right at the top of the screen, but that's about it. I'm not sure I like that. I want to be able to use the watch while I'm working out. But I guess it kind of focuses you on the workout, but I should get to choose that, no? Also, it's nearly midnight and there's just people everywhere. There's people up there on the restaurants. I think it's cool that malls are open at midnight with people bustling through. It's just fun when a city doesn't just go to sleep at 5 in the evening. I'm looking at you, Europe. Okay, according to the AirPods Pro, my heart rate is now 86 beats per minute. We've done 3 kilometers and active calories of 157. And according to the CMF Watch, I have 82 beats per minute, which is similar to the 80 beats per minute I'm getting on the app now. And I have done 2.87 kilometers. Okay, that's still less, and 181 calories. Alright, I gotta say, the heart rate is astonishingly similar between the two, and that's a good thing. But it's actually giving me 20% more calorie burn, which is, that's quite a difference. All right, that's it. We're at kilometer number 4. Time to check in. In the left corner, we have the AirPods Pro saying I've done 4 kilometers, 100 beats per minute right now, and 209 active calories. We're gonna go ahead and end the workout right there. And in the other corner, we have the CMF Watch saying I've done 3.9 kilometers, typical, and 241 calories active, which is more calories. So I gotta say the results are pretty even. While the calorie burn wasn't the same, the AirPods Pro is a bit more conservative, both of them were within 100 meters of each other in terms of the total distance, and the heart rate was always within 2 or 3 beats per minute. So overall, yeah, the CMF Watch Pro is at least as good as the AirPods Pro, which is very good news because these are supposed to be pretty good. So well done, CMF, and at this price too.